Back. Now, before we go, we want to give you a preview of a story Heather Crawford is working on for tonight. A First Coast News On Your Side investigation shows a volleyball coach once banned for life by USA Volleyball after 3 of his players accused him of sexually abusing them is still on the court. A growing number of people are pushing to have him banned from the AAU. Heather Crawford joins us now with a live preview of her story you can see tonight at 11. Heather?
Well, hello. A Jacksonville woman who is now coach herself is one of the 3 women who came forward back in the 90s saying that they were sexually abused by Rick Butler while they played for him years earlier in high school in Illinois. Now, Butler runs one of the most successful junior volleyball programs in the entire nation. He categorically denies sexually abusing anyone and said the sexual relationships were consensual and after the women turned 18 and no longer played for him. But the USA Volleyball Association found the allegations credible. They banned him for life. He was, though, allowed to rejoin 5 years later with the understanding that he not coach girls under 18. The AAU, though, is a completely separate organization, and it is continuing to let him coach. In fact, Sarah Powers Barnhart, the Jacksonville coach who says he sexually abused her back in the 80s, had to see him when their teams recently competed at the AAU National Championships in Orlando just a few weeks ago. She is now suing the AAU. She described the sexual abuse allegations in her lawsuit. And interesting to note that a Change.org petition has been started to get Butler banned. It now has nearly 3,000 signatures. So we went to the AAU tournament to give Butler a chance to share his side of the story. You're going to see what he told me, plus see how those wanting him banned silently protested at that tournament. We'll have a lot more on this story tonight on First Coast News at 11. I'll see you then. Back to you.
Thank you, Heather. Definitely make sure you're watching First Coast News at 11 for that story. A lot of people have been keeping up. All right, so of course, we wanted to thank Laura Frankel for making this delicious meal. It looks beautiful. Have either of you guys tried it yet? Did you get first bites?
Can you smell it?
I could smell it when I was back over at the table. It smells amazing.
Very cold.
No one else got first bites, right? I get dibs.
But I love the beet salad. That's my favorite. Beets are so in right now, and to have all the multicolored beets, I think that's so amazing. My dad would love. Dad's gonna be jealous I'm eating this right now, actually. So maybe
I have never eaten a beet in my life.
Are you for real?
Why don't you try it now? Okay, try it now.
This is your moment.
Try it.
Not on TV.
Golden beets are also.
I might say a couple of words that might not be too good.
Well, you're gonna have a beet in your mouth, so you won't know. No one will hear a bad word. Try it. Come here, try it.
Did you Google anything on
that?
Give it to her.
The teensiest bite.
I have to try the little yellow one because I've never seen a yellow beet before.
Aren't they pretty?
Yes.
I've never seen yellow carrots before, so I'm super impressed with that.
Laura, real quick, how has social media kind of changed the way that you guys have done things?
It's a much easier.
Try it.
She is not trying it right now.
We get a broader audience, so we cater obviously to kosher observant Jewish people, but also there are folks that are on restricted diets. They're kosher curious. There are those who just want to eat a clean, healthy meal, and our food is very clean because everything has to be labeled exactly what it is, and it tends to be. There's no other ingredients. Everything is specifically there and always from scratch.
So basically what you see is what you're really getting.
Yeah.
That's right. Clean eating is kind of huge these days for anyone who's health conscious and all that. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today in the chat. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, beet time.
Beet time.
Beet time.
Beet time.